This had better be important. Long ago, I was known as the deadliest woman in the galaxy. If he steps out of line, it is Venom who should fear being...
Can you guys hear us now?
There we go.
Is that working?
Now you should be able to hear us. Let's just make sure. Give it a second while the delay takes its time here.
We forgot to click a button.
Yay! Yay! All right, let's catch up on all of the stuff that we just said while no one could hear us.
You know what? We weren't talking about anything that important. We said that Gamora has black hair in the movies and she has green hair everywhere else.
Yeah, that was.
You may be getting closer.
We're talking about our characters that we're playing over. We're talking about Deadpool. We were given Deadpool last time.
Yeah.
Because of the glitch.
And our friend Zach is here in the chat, and he's part of our D&D group, and he's going to be running his own campaign soon, which is pretty cool.
There we go. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, we caught you up on it. I'm gonna open that shit. Oh, I have to click it.
There we go.
I'm thinking the PlayStation controller.
Yeah, mute switch check. That was pretty much it.
Yeah.
There's just one big button, and I forgot to click it.
Yeah, it's a big blue button.
Cause I'm running out of empty cells.
Oh, it's Luke Cage.
Ah.
Yeah.
Nice to
You still haven't
Very
seen Luke Cage yet. He's
interesting.
I'd have to
bulletproof.
clean up this mess all by myself.
That's the gist of Luke Cage, is he's bulletproof. But he's also like, you can hit him with steel and it just bounds around him and stuff too.
Oh, come on! You have
Yeah, where's Willem Dafoe at?
Do you remember how to play?
Tobin.
X is your heavy attack, Y is your light attack. And then if you hold down R, you get your superpower. Remember that?
Oh my god.
I don't know where it is.
Yeah, like I'm just.
I know, sometimes it's hard to tell where you... Ooh, yes. Sorry if it was bleeding.
This game is really difficult to see what you want.
It is. You just gotta look for your, like, person. But I know it's stuck there.
Let's make this count.
Sound saying you just gotta match me.
That's exactly what I've been doing. I don't think I have. There's no skill involved right now.
Luke Cage.
I'm
Do we
just gonna
still
play
have,
Deadpool.
No, we don't have the other.
I love how he's Spider-Man, Deadpool, Venom, and Iron Man. Like, what a team.
Yeah, Iron Man's just getting dragged along by this team.
I know!
Well, if anything, he'd be in charge of the rest of them.
The Goblin must have reprogrammed the security gates. He's
Oh,
trying
yeah,
to slow you
those
down.
Ooh,
things.
another
Never let
puzzle.
walls hold me back before. Not about to start now.
Okay, that's kind of close up. Oh, and it opens one up there. Oh, we can go through here.
How come they can never make getting out of
Oh, and
prison
we can get in
easy?
here.
Oh, right.
Wait, okay, one of us has to stay back. Stay where you are. Stay where you are. Stay up there. Okay, go through there. Hit the button there. No.
Oh. Oh, I'm out!
Amazing.
I don't know if there were any bonuses back there, but...
Still to come.
Hello, hello. Oh, now we're overhead?
Yeah, the view kind of changed.
You can even dodge, because sometimes these guys
It's
just start
out.
attacking, and then like,
You just have to press out. It's not like
Oh, what is
It's
happening?
not super easy. The king. So you can do a lot of stuff.
L.
This one you can just like give little thumbs up and stuff.
Ooh.
Oh, I remember this fight. It's Miss Marvel,
them?
Miles Morales,
Are you
and
serious?
Spider-Gwen.
How many crazy super-powered prisoners does this stupid place hold?
At last count, 616.
Miss Marvel.
Against 3?
These are the Young Avengers.
Those are terrible odds. When this
Sort
is
of.
over, remind me to
It's
never
just
hang out in
Spider-Man.
your dimension again, Miles.
Ooh.
Sneak attack!
Oh, okay. Now we're attacking.
Yeah,
Okay.
they've been convinced that we're like escaped prisoners.
God.
We gotta fight them.
I'm not. Oh, jeez, I'm fighting Miss Marvel?
She's kind of like Mr. It's fantastic. She's kind of stretchy like him,
Okay.
but she can make herself giant.
Who's that? Oh, who's this guy now? Oh. What?
Oh right, yeah.
Wait, something's not right here. The mist. Is any of this real?
Whatever's happening, we can beat it. Keep fighting.
It'll make sense.
Uh-oh. Oh,
Yeah,
it's
it's
Mysterio.
So he's making them think that we're prisoners.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mysterio's mist must have mucked up their minds. We've got to remove these kids from play before they hurt anyone, including themselves.
What do we do?
We just gotta beat him.
Oh, stop it.
Nice thing about Spidey is he can kind of just like jump really high up and actually exit You're also playing dead, so it almost doesn't matter.
I know.
As long as you're hitting buttons, things
Yeah.
are going down.
I think I can kind of see me now.
You're right there.
Yeah.
That's the main thing to look for. Is that little.
It's just
These guys belong behind bars.
yeah, see, this is what I mean. Like, she just starts hitting me and I can't
I
get away
thought you
from it.
said the raft is for elite.
I know I need to
What
dodge.
are
I
these
need to
chunks
learn how to
doing
dodge.
here?
Yeah. It's not. I'm not very good at dodging. Don't feel bad.
I'm shooting someone. Oh no. Oh yeah, I forgot he can teleport.
Yeah, he's teleporting.
He's teleporting.
Level up.
He leveled up. Iron Man? Bro, he's just playing his own game right now.
We knocked out Miss Marvel. That's alright.
Yay! I mean,
Whoop.
A lawyer and a fair trial.
There we go. You're in the middle
And you
there.
get a treat, Lockjaw.
I'm just shooting.
Hey, I didn't come all the way to an alternate
I
reality
wish I knew
to
more
get
about
thrown in a
Inhumans.
prison cell.
We will
I could have just
soon.
stayed home for that.
Well, there's a show, one season, but it's apparently not great.
If you think you can defeat me, you are deceiving
You're thinking
yourself.
Eternals.
Oh, I'm thinking.
Someone needs to know.
Room for more.
She's on the loose.
My turn. My turn.
Where is everyone?
I don't know.
Well, whatever.
I'm totally just shooting a wall right now.
We actually maybe should have taken something else. But whatever. Everybody's stunned. Everybody hit a mark.
Truly magical.
You've made a bunch of different lines.
What happens now?
It's kind of, those are kind of like, you know, the big dudes in Final Fantasy where if you don't get knock down enough things, then they're more powerful. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of you gotta stay out of that.
What is happening? Where's the camera?
It's because you're over here.
Oh.
Well, it's because we were both. Okay, get them all. Bang it all. Yeah!
We did it!
That was awesome.
Okay, now he's just getting. Alright, I did the dodge.
We've almost got him. There we go. That was awesome. Hi! Welcome to the stream.
Yes, long time no see. Since Wednesday.
Since Wednesday. Well, for a
We
stream.
streamed on Wednesday.
Yeah, but we were all chatting in Discord
Yes,
earlier.
yes.
Did everyone enjoy our little game today?
Our little guessing game. We thought that was kind of fun.
That was fun.
We might not do that every week.
I
but
swear
every
we'll make
once
it
in a
up to you.
while.
If you can
I
ever
kinda
find a
think
way
we
to
should.
trust us again.
That was fun.
Is that Venom on your team?
But maybe just strictly for this.
Oh yeah, it's just for the
Yes,
Discord.
that means we're cool then. Yeah?
Even Miss Marble was like, is that Venom on your team?
Every generation needs heroes.
We doing this or what?
We unlocked them.
Hope you can use a big hand.
I thought the Miss Marvel show was supposed to come out by the end of this year. But
It's a show or is it a movie?
it's a show.
Oh, I
It's
thought
one of the
maybe they
Disney
were
Plus
doing a
shows.
movie.
Nope. It's one of the Disney Plus shows. I thought it was supposed to come out by the end of the year. But they haven't really set an actual date, so...
You heroes just won't quit, will you? You'd almost be admirable if it wasn't so blasted annoying.
Oh yeah, sorry maybe you didn't get to play the We will definitely do it again next week.
Oh, for sure.
I was gonna say we know what we're covering next week. Yeah.
That we do.
So we'll give some hints when it's getting closer and stuff like that. Or on the day. We'll do it on the day we film. That's usually the best. Because that's what we did today. We just showed like footage of us filming.
Yeah.
And then we're just kind of like. And I was talking about this earlier today too. And I think on the Patreon we're going to start putting the audio track for our cover up on there.
Yeah, first.
Yeah, before it comes. Oh, Spidey. Yeah, like maybe the day before it goes out on YouTube or something like that. So if you go on Patreon, you'll get to hear the cover before you actually see the video and everything too. But we'll line that up so that that comes out after the guessing game. So so the guessing game first, and then the audio track will be up. Playing Iron Man. Spidey.
Iron.
Yeah. Now I'm back to Spidey. Spidey, come back up.
Oh, I knocked out the big guy.
Have you even tried playing Iron Man yet? What's your favorite?
I know, but he's not the strongest right now.
Yeah, cool.
If I didn't have Deadpool, I would be dead like 1,000 times over.
Spectacular, huh?
Although watch now, it's gonna be like a boss in the next room, and I just wasted that.
We'll get another one.
Yeah, we'll
There's more.
Whatever's going down
Got
inside
him.
the tower, we'll help you stop it. We owe you that
Oh
much.
yeah.
We apologize if we're a little lackluster tonight. We're just very tired.
Yes, definitely.
But it's nice to just chill and relax with you guys and play a game. We had a busy day today.
Very.
We're all over the place.
Oh,
And Pip was with us today too, as you guys saw. We did some of our filming, which was super fun. Yeah, I think it took a little bit longer than expected. So that's why we were just a tiny bit tired.
ooh, we have some credits. We can upgrade some things. What should we do? More HP? More... Let me get some more health.
More health's not a bad idea.
More health's always good. Would we get some more strength?
Yeah, exactly. And playing this game and just chilling with you guys, that is unwinding. It's very relaxing. I'm happy to be home, chilling on the couch, playing a game.
I think later we're gonna watch. We started watching this other Marvel show on Disney Plus recently, MODOK.
MODOK. If you guys haven't seen it, it's pretty funny.
If you like Robot Chicken, you might like
Yeah,
MODOK.
and
It's made by the same people.
Yeah, it's made by Seth Green.
Yeah, and his crew. It's really fun. It's like an adult Marvel show. It's really funny.
Oh, Mandy just asked how the milkshakes were. I think I kid you not, I had the biggest reaction to my milkshake because it was the best milkshake I've ever had in my life. It was
You did have quite the reaction to it.
I want to write about it. Like, it was a pina colada milkshake. It had real coconut and real pineapple and, like, just super chunky and, like, I've had, like, real pina coladas before. That milkshake was better than a real pina colada. And it had whipped cream and a cherry on top, so how can I complain? Oh, it was so
delicious.
good.
The salted caramel one actually has little chunks of salt in the milkshake.
Yeah.
It's crazy good.
Yeah, so yeah, we definitely do highly recommend MODOK Odd Tom because it's funny, but it's definitely like a certain kind of humor. Like we said, like Robot Chicken, like it's kind of like silly and like adult, but like still just super funny if you're just wanting to chill and try to watch something different.
The best comparison I've had for it so far is if it, like, he kind of reminds me of the villainous side of Stewie in like earlier Family Guy episodes when he has this like secret lair in the house and all of his weapons and he's always trying to kill Lois and all that stuff.
Yeah.
In a weird way, it kind of reminds me of that, but it's really, really good.
I
It's
agree.
funny.
First floor. Super villains and fried chickens.
Iron Man's in the first episode of MODOK.
He is! But since it's like a robot chicken, it looks like a little like Iron Man doll flying around.
Yeah.
So it's like really cute. He looks so small.
He's the
He's Dr. Octopus.
Yeah.
Oh yeah! I love Dr. Octopus. I think
I'll
it's a
show
cool
him
one.
truly has the superior intellect.
Some people are saying he's supposedly going to show up in the new Spider-Man, but people are saying like everyone and everything is going to show up in the new Spider-Man.
Well, it's the multiverse, so anybody and anything can show up. In
I know. I'm just like,
God,
how
I
are they
just
going to
totally got
fit
caught
all
in
these
that
people in
race.
this one movie?
They can do it. They did Endgame.
Yeah, that's true. It's true. Alright.
How are you dodging?
I wasn't really dodging.
No,
I very rarely hit the dodge button. Completely.
Yeah.
I just get hit by attacks.
Because I just start getting hit. And I'm like, should I dodge? And then I try to dodge and you just, ooh, get him.
My tactic isn't really dodging, it's just like doing things that they get knocked out eventually.
I kind of like Deadpool because I can like stay in the back and just shoot my gun.
Yeah, that's what I like about Spidey too.
My master plan is foolproof.
Well, Deadpool's got a little bit of both too. Like he's got some melee and he's got range.
Yeah, he's got
So does
some
Spidey.
attack. Oh my god.
I always used to play Wolverine. Wolverine is all close combat for the most part, but he has this crazy claw attack that you can just like use over and over and over again, and it just annihilates everything. You don't have to get very close to use it. That's my go-to.
I like shooting guns. he's almost dead.
Oh, we can use our thing.
Aww, boo.
We kind of missed him a little bit. He's still up. He's still going. I got him.
Oh man, he's asking when the video.
When the video's coming out? Wednesday, probably at 2. I think, 2 o'clock.
Yeah, we're gonna do room 2.
Oh, right, that's our time though. 2 o'clock Atlantic time.
Yeah.
So, whatever that is.
So you guys are rolling a dice, are ya?
What are we rolling dice for?
Yeah, she's the one the video gonna drop you. The guy's gonna roll a dice.
Right.
I remember reading something that you guys were debating on who was gonna
promote it
on the on the G&T. I did see that in the chat. So you guys are gonna roll a dice for that. That's awesome. I love that the dice rolling thing is like a thing in our Discord.
Yeah.
Like,
I remember when
I love rolling the dice in the morning.
When it was just like us on the Discord and we would roll the dice every morning, I was like, one day it'll be a bunch of people playing dice with us.
Yeah. I know when we first started the Discord, it was only like a handful of people, like a couple people who would all roll the dice. You can't wait until there's a bunch of people to roll the dice, and now there are. So I love seeing these.
Yeah, me too. We need to take out his applause first.
Tackling this one over
Got him. I should have saved all the Venom has freeze ready. Whoops.
I am your superior.
I was a little late on that. You have yours ready, but don't use it. Wait till we knock him down.
How do you tell?
It's the yellow bar. But you got knocked out. No, you're. I don't think you're gonna get knocked out. Venom was trying to revive Spidey, and then I just walked in. Oh yeah, we haven't had to use that many revives yet. You get 3 revives per like, area. Okay, he's knocked out. Use your thing.
How do I use it? I don't
Nothing yet.
On the powers again.
The pool doesn't have powers with them.
It's true.
Yes, I am excited to see this dice roll on Wednesday morning. I will try to keep an eye out for that. And if I miss it, I'll definitely scroll back and see who wins. I'm
We got
very excited.
7 people in here. Hello, everybody watching. Anyone here? Welcome to the Wazmo gaming stream. Sunday nights we sit here, and currently, like, this is our second one. We started playing Marvel Ultimate Alliance. Everyone in our Discord.
How come I always have to fight him in high places? It never
If
ends
you
well.
randomly stumbled upon us because we're playing Marvel Ultimate Alliance and you're not sure what we are, we're a metal band primarily. We do covers on our YouTube channel every Wednesday, and we do a little live stream where we paint miniatures and things like that. We have lots of various interests.
Is that an Infinity Stone?
Yes, I believe that's a time stone. Yeah, it's a time stone, because I remember this
How does
fight.
he have it?
He got his hand on it somehow. Well, remember at the beginning, I think it was Proxima Midnight showed up, and she like had all the stones, and Rocket was trying to get them, and then Star-Lord grabbed them all, and they teleported to a bunch of different places.
There's a bunch of bombs everywhere.
Somehow, yeah, he does some crazy. You gotta just gotta. He throws them out and then he runs into them. Oh, I got a new ability. This fight's pretty crazy. It's not the easiest thing.
Well, he has the time stones.
Yeah, it gets pretty wild. doing some stuff. He hasn't gone really multiple times down
I
there.
keep going near these bombs as soon as they're about to go off.
Yeah, you definitely see it. I think, if I remember right, there's a trick to using the bombs to kind of stun.
Can we like throw them back to them?
Yes, you can. Yeah. Okay. So don't do it right now. So, yeah, grab some of them. Press Y, and then
Oh, goddamn.
yeah, it's not easy. It's not easy.
They just start exploding.
You gotta get them before.
This
Okay,
is like
get them now.
This is like the King Boo.
It is. I feel like.
Yeah, this is like the King Boo fight in Luigi's Mansion. It's exactly what this is.
All right, grab one. Grab one.
Oh shit. Oh, I'm not used to the
Do you see-
controls.
Y is
I know.
square.
Excuse me while I'm
It's kind of-
extremely bad at this game.
It's kind of funny that this game is only on the Switch because the original Ultimate Alliances were on PlayStation 2.
Throw, god damn it.
Y.
Oh,
Y
why?
is to throw. Yeah, A is to pick up, Y is to throw. I
God.
know, it's weird. Stunned him, got him. Okay, everybody use your ultimates. Everybody use your ultimates.
Room for one more.
Oh, I need to, that's right, I need to activate his ultimates.
Why?
Except for yours.
I'm not
I think
ready,
you
guess.
can too, technically. No, I don't think yours is ready, sorry. Okay, you know how he has the purple bar underneath the health? I don't know if I explained this enough, but it's their stun bar. And when you get that bar down to 0, they're stunned. So, we have to throw these pumpkin bombs at him, and
A to pick up,
so he's stunned.
Y to throw.
Yes.
I'm
It should be the same button to pick it, throw it, as you pick it up.
It's not.
No, I know. I'm just saying it should.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, definitely should be.
Yeah. But whatever.
Oh, see? Wait, why? Why?
Why you have to pick one?
Throw!
This is what I mean, this fight's not easy.
I'm losing my mind.
Okay. It's all good. Oh no. He's gonna start using the time stone.
Always dreamed of.
That's really
How
good.
worthy of Norman Osborn.
He freezes time and then starts with a bunch of missiles. Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, stay away from the
Yeah, but then
He's gonna. Oh no, he's gonna freeze time. He's gonna move over there. That doesn't always.
so A to pick up, I to throw. I'm still wrapping my head around that.
You're there. You're there.
Yeah, but now he's gonna
I got him. He's stunned. He's stunned. Everybody hit him. Everybody hit him. I'm talking to the computers like they can hear me.
I know.
Everybody get him.
It's just me here.
I do that when we play Final Fantasy as well. We're doing
Yeah.
So,
That's a game.
yeah. Oh yeah. We will definitely stream Final Fantasy one day because we're good at that.
Yes.
And everybody needs to meet our characters. Oh no. Look at he froze mid-throw. That was so annoying.
Honestly, he's kind of standing out at this point. Yeah.
There's more Hunger Monks. Stay where you are.
Oh! I hate being up.
It's so hard to aim.
Fuck Willem Dafoe.
Willem Dafoe.
Oh god, now he's over here. I'm gonna die.
I got him! He isn't up there yet. There we go, he's stunned.
Ah,
Get him! Get him!
dude, you son of a bitch! Die! You coward!
Okay, by the time we knock him out,
Then I'm just threw it on me!
actually,
Oh my
okay,
god.
everybody use their ultimates that can. You can. Iron Man can. I think. Yes, he can.
Yeah! Yeah, boy!
Apparently that didn't get him. How is he still going?
You little bitch.
My pumpkin bomb was in mid-air going towards him when he did it.
Why are they pumpkins?
Throw your pumpkin bombs.
Oh, I was gonna pick that one up. Ah!
He for the time when
Where is he?
Oh wow, he literally just went all
What
the way
the
around
fuck?
and showed up back where he was.
What was that?
Okay, I think at this point we. Oh my god. I'm just saying, maybe we should just hammer him with attacks.
Bro!
Yeah, let's just hammer him with attacks. There we go. That was
That
insane.
was dumb.
Oh, I've seen things go boom. Lots of things are going boom.
Thank you, Pookie Ann. Thank you for giving me a little bit of
The future is mine
thank you for giving me a vote of confidence, because I'm just horrible at this.
He's stuck in a loop right now, like a time.
I think I finally broke
Who, the
it.
goblin?
Yeah.
Good!
He's lost
To the point that
control of
even
the time stone.
his
There's no telling what
subtitles were
sort of
backwards.
damage a madman such as he could do to the
like
laws
that.
of nature.
Yeah, it may rip the time stream to shreds, but you gotta admit, it's pretty fucking hilarious. That's not exactly the word I would choose. Look.
Uh-oh. What is he doing?
Oh yeah, the pretty sure Green Goblin causes some crazy shit.
Captain America. Oh my god. This is
It's-
Endgame?
Yeah, it's like the Vision from Endgame.
This is how it all ends. I shall be waiting here for you.
Dun dun!
Yeah, that fight was tricky. Wait till we have to fight Thanos at the end.
Let's just hope we accidentally glitch the system again and get another powerful character by that.
Like Thanos?
Yeah.
Thanos is a playable
could work
character. in
together
this
for
game.
Wow,
once and
really?
make
I'll
sure
play
that it
him
isn't.
then.
Yep.
What do you say, Norman?
Thanos against Thanos. We have all the Spider-Man, so why not?
Worth a try.
You have to, the way to unlock
This ought to hold you until the
Thanos,
raft's guards can fit you
is
for a
to-
new
You remember we
straitjacket.
did that like trial where we fought Nebula again?
Yes.
And so those, if you do those, you
Whoa,
like
hey,
certain
not
characters
a
you can
good
only
idea.
unlock that way. Like Loki,
I know
Loki you
what
can play
I'm
as
doing.
Loki, but you have to
These things
do
need to
a
be
bunch of
put in a
trials
safe
to unlock
place.
him.
Your pocket is
Thanos is the
not a
same.
safe place, Space Bro.
They also have like extra
Because this
like
one-
skins and like suits and stuff
been
that you
doing
can
just
wear
fine
or
there.
unlock.
Oh, yes, too.
You telling me he
Right.
had one of those stones all along, and he didn't bother using it?
It's far better that he did.
Yeah!
When used by those
What the hell,
unaccustomed to
Star-Lord?
cosmic power, the Infinity Stones can yield disastrous results.
Like landing us on this miserable.
Ooh, another
butt
thing to
of a
mention
planet.
too, if like anybody is into watching the Marvel shows and stuff, if you haven't seen What If,
If the future
Yeah.
the last What If was really cool.
Really, really cool. I really like them.
What if? Oh, what's his name? The guy that plays Black Panther.
There
Well,
are
not
still
that plays
4
Black Panther,
more
but
stones out there. Each
the
one
guy who
just
is
as
Black
powerful,
Panther.
but totally
Oh, I
different.
forgot his name.
If they can all do crazy stuff like
T'Challa.
that, on their own,
T'Challa,
It's,
yes.
it's what if
Really don't know
T'Challa
what
were
else
Star
Six can
Lord,
do
which
for
sounds really
need
strange,
to
but it
bring
was
them here
really,
tonight.
really cool.
Yeah, I really
Yeah.
liked it, actually.
It all
It's
made
up to
sense
us
too.
to
I was
track
like,
the
how is
rest
this gonna
down
work?
before
And it did.
Thanos can. I'd like to say this isn't your fight, but you know I'd be lying. We need you.
I know, I'm sorry I keep yawning.
probably
I'm
about
trying
20
not to
But
yawn.
we'll
It's
take what we
just,
can get. And
sometimes they
together,
creep up and you
we'll
can't
make sure
stop
that
them.
there is
Yeah.
no way in
Yeah,
this
it was,
galaxy or
it was
any
busy
other
day.
that a tyrant like Thanos will.
Oh,
Really? Come on, man. I only get to make speeches like that once. Twice a year, tops.
Sorry, gotta take this. It's my wife.
Oh, it's Jessica Jones.
Jess.
they're married?
Yeah,
Wow.
Yeah, well, there was this
can't
thing
remember
out
if
on
they
the
get to that
raft,
point in the show or not, but they definitely like heavily hint at
But I'm
it.
sure Danny and Matt can handle it.
I'm pretty sure they do get together in the shows.
We'll be right there.
Okay.
Talk about a
now,
power couple.
We better.
That's very true.
It's my
Yeah.
girl
I really like
now,
Jessica
next
Jones. Like the
stone.
show was really, really good. We're watching Daredevil now.
Kinda on and off.
On and off, but I do want to continue watching Daredevil. It just keeps getting better and better.
I know, but I'm definitely interested. Oh, Captain America.
Oh, I'm down to watch more MODOK.
Yeah.
Later. MODOK was a lot of fun.
Nice work, son. But the mission's just begun.
Well, there's Thor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently,
Yeah, we
we're not
unlocked
the
Thor.
only ones who've gathered a team.
I've never really
Intel
played
from
Thor in
some
this,
of
but
the
he's probably
most
one of
vicious
them.
Yeah, he's
warriors
probably
in the
super
known
powerful.
universe. And if they serve Thanos, then you already know where they're headed. And I can guarantee that we aren't the only ones who noticed their arrival. Every villain from here to Wakanda is probably trying to claim their... S.H.I.E.L.D. needs to coordinate with Alpha Flight and strategize.
Alpha Flight is in this.
when
What? I
Thanos and
forgot.
his goons make planetfall.
Alpha Flight's the Canadian Avengers.
They'll need the director
They
on
are?
board for that, which means you're
Remember I was like
Awesome.
Captain Canuck and I was telling you about them.
Fought a lot of
Does
battles
it
in
show
my
them
day.
in this? I can't
And only
remember.
dream-
Yeah, Alpha Flight is the Canadian Avengers, and there's literally like Captain Canuck, and he's like Captain America, but he's got a big Canadian flag on him. Oh, Pep's here. Woo!
What up, Pip? Watch your show. Enjoy it.
Yeah, I can't remember if they show Alpha Flight in this or not. But I used to have a whole bunch of Alpha Flight comics when I was a kid. I don't know what happened to them. I think my brother might have them, maybe, if he still has them. They were interesting. They were really cool.
Let's see, where are we now?
Took you long enough. Good thing I charge by the hour.
Jessica Jones.
What? E. Did you know how to jump this whole time? Wow.
If my sources are right, we don't have any time to waste. Maybe. I got a tip that the Kingpin acquired some sort of amped-up crystal. You know, Wilson
Okay,
Fisk.
so we're going
legit-
after...
Well, he's not at Fisk Tower, which means he's... Oh, you know...
Apparently got an Infinity Stone. Do you have like a double jump of any kind? Like jump and then hit jump again? Yeah, you do a little teleport. So that's a good way to dodge too. Like you get,
Teleport?
yeah, you have like a little teleport.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I didn't know Deadpool could teleport.
I think
gang.
it's
I've got another
ba-
lead to
like a
follow up on.
device that
I'll
he
meet up with you a bit
uses
later,
in the
but I'll
comics.
stay in touch just in case, okay?
He does have some sort of like teleporty thing in some of the comics though.
Did I mention that the ancient ninja temple is guarded by actual ninjas? If not, I probably should have.
I would have killed that one. I'm like,
Oh, okay, there was someone. I was like, am I just fighting Iron Man?
yeah, I know. Sometimes I think that. I'm like, I think
You can't. Shadowland.
I'm betting you've noticed this
Run
by
along the
now,
rooftops.
but the hands ninjas have a tendency to appear out of nowhere.
This is I like when there's like areas of this kind of really easy to see what's
yeah, I
going
like the
on.
side scroller.
Sneaky little jerks, so watch out.
There's a good few areas like this.
I don't like this one.
Parts are red like that.
See where the searchlight
Oh.
is sweeping the rooftop?
What is that?
I know, it's gonna go back to
Coming.
this.
Stick to the shadows or you'll never make it to the temple.
What about
At
Super Meat
least,
Boy?
not
It's
in
not
one
like an
piece.
overhead game.
We've got
kinda.
incoming.
No, Super Meat Boy is side scroller like
Is it?
100% of the
There you
time. You're thinking of
Why not just
the Binding
announce
of
you're
Isaac.
here?
Yeah, I mean, that's
I love Binding of Isaac. The two, it was like, I really like Binding of Isaac and I really like but I'm a lot better at Binding of Isaac than I am at Enter the
Binding?
Gungeon, because Enter the Gungeon's really hard.
Binding of Isaac is like a really messed up game.
Yeah, but it's really fun.
I know, but it's so fucked up.
It's bizarre.
Very bizarre.
Come along. Come along. Swinging some little circles around here.
Sorry, I should be watching.
Oh, no worries.
There goes the element of surprise.
Ah! Okay, we gotta stay away from the. I did that. That was my fault. What is this new ability that I'm actually okay, so what is... No, I can't use it. I need to figure out what my new ability is. Ah! Damn it! Who's activating all of the things?
Do you hear Deadpool?
Yeah. Deadpool, that makes sense. So what does this ability do? Can you click it? Oh, it like ties them up. That's cool. Oh, it's like a little spider drone. Yeah, you know, like the little spider drones. He has them in the new Spider-Man.
Now that I figured out I could teleport, it's all
That's like me with my webs now. Oh, we got text with Jessica.
Guess my source was right. My path. While I waited for you to get here, my fellow defenders went ahead inside. For some reason, those guys just...
Somehow she got here all on her own. No problem.
It looks like the temple's on high alert.
Okay.
Did you hear? That was Venom. Yeah.
Gotta keep the mystery in our relationship alive somehow, babe.
Venom's pretty bad. Even when he joins in this game, Spider-Man says that, and he's like, "Whoa, you look like me from Death." Something like that. I can't remember.
They'll help you handle it from here. I hope.
I like that this is like one of those like little like stress gardens that are
Yeah, it is like a Zen garden.
Yeah.
We should get a little Zen garden.
Oh yes, I would very much like a Zen garden.
You want a Zen garden?
I need some Zen.
Do Zen gardens have actual little plants in them, or are they? Because whenever I think of a Zen garden, I mostly just think of the sand, and there's like a little lake in the sand. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what they are.
You just sand in the lake.
It's like sand, and it has a little rake, and maybe some rocks.
But are there plants in it?
You could probably get little plants for them. I don't see why not.
Like a bonsai tree.
Is there a bonsai tree?
We
I
still
don't know,
have
Pip
our...
would know, because Pip knows everything about plants, but they live in the Zen garden. You probably have to have like a little tiny separate part in the Zen garden for the plant. You know.
Yeah, I don't know what's in a Zen garden. You just want to rake the little sand in it? Is that what you do with them? You just rake the sand every now and then?
Rake the sand and just make little designs in it. It's supposed to help with stress.
Oh, that's just one of those trials. Okay, so we don't have to go back here. Trials do it at a different point in time because you have to like actually leave the game to do them. It's weird. Oh, we gotta go up here. Get off. Wow. Deadpool tends to be. Boom.
They gone. They gone.
Oh, yeah, that was fast. Sometimes we struggle and sometimes we just annihilate everything.
Oh.
Oh, it's what's his name? Oh, let's see if I can remember before his title shows up. Iron Fist.
He seems very angry.
Yeah.
As much as I appreciate
his show was
weapon
pretty
like yours,
good. I didn't mind Iron Fist.
I prefer an immortal one like mine.
Daredevil's definitely the best one out of the shows. Then Jessica Jones. Then like Iron Fist and Luke Cage are kind of like in the same area. Oh, and Punisher. Punisher is like way up there. Punisher is really good.
Who's first? Any volunteers? You? Yeah, you.
And then Defenders was pretty cool.
Oh my god, yeah. Sometimes I'll make my explosion
But it's like we were saying before, there's like kind of a funny number of Nintendo games that are like that.
Yes.
And I do agree there are. Like Super Smash Bros is like that sometimes. When you have, when you have enough people playing, it's just like some people are insane. It's unreal. They could probably I do. It's not too bad at all, but I do agree that sometimes it can get really chaotic and you're like, all right, where am I? There was another one. Oh, you were saying Luigi's Mansion.
It's not as bad as
No.
some of them, but
Yeah.
it can. Definitely can be.
They chose a violent path. They reaped what they sowed.
Playing online can be a little crazy just because there's a lot of like there can be multiple characters.
Yeah, and you can't communicate with people.
Yeah, it's tricky too, anyways.
Been training for this my whole life.
We unlocked Iron Fist. I'm just gonna see if there's any new abilities I can upgrade
Yeah.
on anyone or anything.
They're talking about like wearing masks during COVID and stuff.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm so sick of the masks. Like, I do get it.
Oh yeah, no, it's obviously
I
important.
understand, but it just sucks. Like, the whole thing just sucks. Like,
Yeah.
I used to be one of those people that, like, I used to like grocery shopping. You know, I'm a browser, and, like, I love to cook, so going grocery shopping, I would spend my time looking at all these different ingredients, thinking about these cool things I could cook, and everything like that. But now, I just feel like I'm just rushing to get out of the store, because I'm wearing this mask, and it's hard to breathe, and it's just, like, you get so hot, and it's annoying, you're trying to avoid people. These all seem like first world problems, but they're still problems.
They are still problems.
Yeah.
I've never been that big into shopping. I tend to just think like, well, I think the biggest thing for me was because of COVID and because I've bought so much stuff online now. I'm so used to it. And whenever I go to a store, I get really frustrated that I can't find what I'm looking for right away.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, if I bought this online, I could literally just like type in what I'm looking for, find it immediately, look at a handful of reviews and see if it's any good, and then purchase it. I'm like, how can you beat that?
But the thing with me is, like I said, I love cooking.
Yeah,
Like,
it's different for
obviously-
grocery shopping.
Yeah, like obviously, like if I love cooking, I want to take my time and look at the good ingredients and get the right things. And I know they have the curbside pickup, but I don't necessarily trust a 15-year-old kid to pick out the best red pepper for me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I want to go in and pick out the best red pepper.
Yeah, that's a good point.
For cooking. So that's just an example, but yeah, it's just, I think everything has just become slightly more inconvenient since COVID for everyone. And that just sucks. It just, everyday life is stressful enough, you know, to have minor inconveniences thrown at you day after day can be stressful for anybody.
This area, we have to move these little blocks onto those pads, so...
I recognize this.
Look, I gotta put that there.
Oh, that one's there.
Yeah, that one's already there. I think there's two up here. There's one on this side. I need you to follow.
Mandy says facts, queen.
Follow me.
Believe it.
Follow me.
And who can forget the good old black turtle of the north?
I have these, like, I've had a few dreams of this lately where, like, I'm in a store in my dream, and then all of a sudden I realize I don't have my mask on, and I'm like, holy shit. How long have I been in here without my mask on? Does anybody notice?
Isn't that crazy?
It's weird,
Those are
yeah.
dreams that people are having.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, let's head through here. I think there's supposed to be guys that we fought in. Maybe there are sometimes that there's hard difficulties or something. Oh, we got an XP cube. The XP cubes are cool, so you can use those to kind of like level grind your characters a little more and like give them some experience points to make them level up faster. But I usually just save them up a whole bunch.
Yeah.
Oh, we're supposed to be finding Daredevil. What?
Mandy saying that she doesn't grocery shop only for beer. Which I respect
Oh,
that.
yeah.
I respect that.
Totally.
Sometimes having like cooking as a passion can be pretty disruptive. It takes a lot of time.
Yeah.
When you include the grocery shopping and the cooking. Yeah, it's a very time consuming.
But it's pretty good fun.
Oh yeah. Sometimes I just don't.
Yes.
But they do have things that are like convenient nowadays. Like they have that, like that Go Fresh stuff where, you know, they have like 3 meals prepared for you throughout the week and stuff like that. But that can also be a little pricey too.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, my sister.
Hello Fresh or whatever.
It's something like that.
I think that one's in the States. There, I think there's one here in Canada now.
Oh, is that
there didn't used to
Daredevil?
be. Yeah, it's Daredevil. DD. She jumps through the air.
Accurate.
Yeah.
He has like spidey senses.
His power is basically like super spidey senses. He has like, or it was kind of like I was saying when we were watching the show, like one of the core elements of his power, if anything, is super hearing. Like he can just hear every tiny little detail of everything.
My radar sense
around
gives
him.
me an advantage, letting me sense where their triggers are.
Oh yeah, so
Your
see this
safest
on the
bet is to
ground?
let me or another teammate who can detect danger lead the way.
Yeah, if you have, depending on who's on your team, if you have someone who has like spidey sense or something like that, you can detect where the traps are. I have spidey sense, so I can see where they are. And I can also just swing right
You
over.
see the way Deadpool
I just
walks? He like, swings his gun around. Look at him. It's like, I don't fucking care.
That's great. I like that.
It's like, I'm just here to die.
Yeah, that's fairly true. I'm gonna swing with this.
I'm gonna teleport.
There you go. Everyone else make their way across. If it's like any of the other teammates and they walk through it, it won't go off. It's only if one of us goes through
I
it.
definitely walked through something.
I kind of walked into something too. Maybe you have to. I think you have to like really walk right into them for them to go up. Oh yeah, sometimes behind these. Yeah. Secrets. Those XP cubes are really useful later on when you're trying to like level grind characters.
Mandy's like, I used to go shopping with my aunt, but she would fart in the aisle and leave me, so people thought it was me. I don't shop with her anymore. That's traumatic. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
That's a good reason to not.
I know, that's a good reason to not like grocery shopping.
Yeah, definitely.
I hear more coming.
I think that's the best excuse for not grocery shopping
Yeah.
ever. Mine is simple. Mine is just if I can buy it online. Most things I'm patient enough to until it shows up. I do like shopping, like physical shopping for certain things, but that's what I always say. Like, no, okay, I don't mind going in the long way in some guitars, things like that. But if I'm actually gonna buy a guitar, I usually research them online first and get some ideas. So if I was gonna go buy one, I would know what I was buying when I went in. I'd just be going for that one thing. It shoots arrows at you. I wouldn't stand for that if I were you. No, of course. We have our things full, but I'm kind of saving them because I imagine it's going to be a boss soon. I know we've been trying to I think we can probably thing. Oh, there's one guy back here. Get him.
This time.
Get him for Donnie.
Get him for Donnie. He was the good one.
I'm ready to present my case.
Andrew devoured him.
I hope people know It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. That's one of the funniest shows on the face of this planet.
Yes. It's probably my favorite. No, it is my favorite show of all time. What am I talking about?
Yeah, if you guys haven't seen It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, make sure you take the time to watch it.
Just sit down and watch all 14 seasons.
Yeah,
or
there's
however many
so
there are.
many seasons, and it's just, it gets better every season. Like, it's just, they always find new ways to make things funny.
It's so good.
Yeah.
And it's Danny DeVito. Danny DeVito is amazing. That was a teacher's best friend. It's 4 books. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Whatever evil the hand is invoking can stay in hell. I'll send you
This is Electra.
Electra.
Yeah. We haven't gotten to Sunny's almost as nuts as Portlandia. Portlandia is great too. I like Portlandia, but Sunny's definitely
See, I've never seen Portlandia.
It's really good. That's oh, what's his name? I can't remember his name right now. Anyways, yeah, it's really fun. I'll remember his name eventually. It'll come. Or somebody will put it in the chat. Like God Tom. I don't remember.
What's happening to her?
She has been possessed by the hand, I'm pretty sure. Which we haven't gotten into Daredevil far enough yet. But we're getting there. Okay, I have a plan. So, see these guys that are connected to her on the outside? Get them first.
I know, but she's just attacking me.
Yeah, knock them out, and then we'll use our ulti to move Electra.
I don't
Fred Armisen. I remembered it. Portlandia is Fred Armisen. And, Fred Armisen. Okay, everybody use your thingies. Yay!
Get some! This is crazy, but I'm actually good.
It is low. We just need some max level Literally, all you'd have to do is
Shut my brain off and click a button.
yeah, you just have to hold down the right trigger and press Y over and over.
I'm over here in the corner.
We've almost got Electra taken. Yay! We did it.
The hand will pay for what they've done. In blood. Help me if you like. But stand in my way, and I promise that your fate will be the same as theirs.
I just remembered. Oh, I am excited to watch more Daredevil because I remembered what the next episode is that we like left off on. He's right at the end of the last one. The old guy showed up. Yeah, and it gets like from that point on, it starts to get really good. It's just been kind of like the build up at this point and all the like beginning stuff of Daredevil, and it takes a little bit to get into it. But now that he's showed up, like it's gonna start getting pretty wild. We've been on for an hour so far. Just checking the time.
Oh, we got another message on Facebook.
From someone playing guitar?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I haven't read it yet.
We'll
Yeah.
look at it later.
We are currently looking for a guitar player and a bass player for our band.
Yep.
I don't know if anybody local is watching. If there is, spread the word.
If you play guitar or bass and you are in Nova Scotia somewhere, get a hold of us. Let us know. If you know somebody who plays guitar or bass and wants to play in a metal band, let us know.
Yep. That's
We
it.
are on the search. We've been looking for a bass player forever.
It's really hard to find a bass player.
Yeah, really difficult.
I was like kind of learning bass on the keyboard a while back, but then that kind of fell off. So I started singing, and I just didn't think I could do singing and keyboard at the same time.
There have been a lot of steps in the evolution of Wazmo.
Yes, there has been.
But I think we're now at the point where we've figured out what we really want to do.
Yeah, and like what we are as a band.
Yeah, it's really starting to come together better now. So, anyways, we need a guitar player. We need a bass player. Follow me, Deadpool.
Beep beep beep. Following.
Ooh, actually, you know what we should do while we're back at this little portal thing here? Because we have some extra cubes. Let's level some of us up.
Okay. Again, I apologize for
12.
yawning.
How do I use them? Press Y. Alright.
I think lots of people have a bass and never took the time to learn it.
Yeah, I think that's probably true.
That's very accurate.
Yeah.
I have like a couple of instruments that I never really took the time to learn. I mean, I kind of learned keyboard a tiny bit. I know a tiny bit of guitar, but nothing to the point where I could like play in a band. You know, I just kind of strum along. And stuff. Yeah, I agree, Tom. Bass is very underrated.
Bass is heavily underrated. It's really fun to play bass too.
It's
That's
fun,
the thing.
and
like,
it's important.
Yep.
It's very, very important to be in a band. Is have a bass.
Well, one of the best things about playing bass is there's so many bands that are lacking bass players, so you get a lot of work. There's a bass player local to here that I've wanted to be a part of our band forever. He's a really cool guy, and he plays metal, and he used to play a 6-string bass. Anyways, he's a great bass player, but he's in so many different projects, and he's so busy all the time.
Yeah, because he's like the only local bass player.
So, like, we need more bass players. It's very necessary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spread the word.
I have a cool new bass on the way. I used to have a really nice... Well, it wasn't really nice. It was okay. It was a Fender bass, but it wasn't anything too special. It was good, though. It played well. I had a Fender 5-string, and I broke it really sadly, like a year and a half ago or something like that. I dropped it on a kettlebell, and the neck snapped, and I almost cried. It was awful.
Sad.
But
Isn't that when you hit your elbow, too?
that was a different incident, but it was around the same time. Anyways. After that, like for the last while for our bass stuff, I've had to use a bass VST program. It's called Gin Bass. It's really good. It sounds fantastic. It works really well. But but I've had no base to actually record bass until recently. I ordered a new bass, a really nice one. I ordered an Ibanez SR Workshop, really nice bass, filling frets, everything. It's just taking forever. So they had none in stock in all of Canada when I ordered it, but I knew which bass I wanted, so I wasn't in stock. So I ordered that, but I guess they have to order it new from the manufacturer. It can take a little while when they're ordering from Ibanez. So hopefully sometime within the next like 2 months, whatever, I'll have that new bass.
Yeah, well, we also read online that sometimes it
There, an exit from this infernal cage.
Let's get moving.
To get where they need to get.
Especially with COVID and everything else, like it's going to be easier. So, but
I think everything slowed down. Like my sister got a new couch for her house, and it took 6 months to get there.
yeah.
6 months. It's crazy. And you wonder how or why things took so much longer. I don't know if maybe it's the lack of material.
I think there's a variety of reasons.
Yeah.
It's that, but it's also trickier for them, like having people in their buildings. Guitars aren't all like machine made all the time. There's a lot of like hand work that goes into that too. So I don't know. Anyways, but that's the other thing too, is like I don't know if that means that they're building a brand new SR Workshop bass that I'm gonna be playing, or if there's like stocks. I don't know how it works. I have no idea. I do know that it'll probably be a bass that nobody has ever really played before that I've been on the shelf right now. That's pretty cool. You guys will definitely all see it in videos once it shows up. I'll be playing it on most of the covers unless we've found a bass player by then or something, and then they'll play it. Like I'll let them play it, or they'll have their own bass or whatever. But that's going to be my primary bass for recording. I'm very excited for it. Need to know. I think there was just like Alfie in there. Yeah, I don't think that was. What's in this one? Yeah, me too. We gotta see what's in there. Here we go. Alright. Let's catch up in the chat real quick before we walk into this, because it's going to be a boss fight.
Mandy says she can play the cowbell. You know what?
We have a cowbell.
I love the cowbell in metal songs. I just gotta say, like, when I was younger, first getting into metal, and I heard of Mice and Men for the first time, they just slam that cowbell on all of their songs, and it just sounds so fucking good.
My favorite cowbell in any metal song, I just think of Werewolf by Every Time I Die.
Yeah.
It's like, dun, dun, dun.
Oh yeah, cowbell in metal is classic. I love it. I think it's awesome.
I'm pretty sure I know who we're with. Oh. That's not good. Oh, it's Bullseye. Okay, I thought it was gonna be Punisher.
Never misses.
If he did just miss.
I mean, that's a good point. He did.
I think that's a
Yeah, that's exactly what Deadpool would have said. Or Spidey. Spidey would have said that too.
Yeah, we have a whole crew of very sarcastic people.
Yeah, actually, Iron Man as well. So, yeah. Eddie Brock's pretty sarcastic too. Venom maybe more so. Venom says some pretty wild shit.
Yeah, he does. He's definitely a little bit more straightforward.
I'm super excited for Let There Be Carnage next month.
You could definitely be the cowbell player, Mandy. That's 100%.
We have a tambourine as well.
We do have a tambourine.
Yep, we get a triangle. Cowbell, triangle, tambourine.
Who wants to be the triangle player?
Yeah.
Do me a favor and die already.
I think that's all yeah, I was just saying I'm super excited for Let There Be Carnage. Oh, okay, so there's been confirmed that like I saw a rumor that the guy that plays J. Jonah Jameson is going to be. He was also in the Spider-Man movie.
Yeah, he was.
So he was in the ones with Tobey Maguire, and then he was recently in the ones with Tom Holland, and then now he's going to be in Carnage. So it's like, to me, that sounds like a top.
If anybody is actually focusing on us playing the game, I am so sorry. Most of the time, I'm like in the corner.
Over here.
Like, I am just so...
Over here.
Where am I? Oh,
My turn.
Get him. It's okay. We're making it through the game regardless. So.
Because we have Deadpool. That's
Yeah, well,
the
the game is catching up to his level fairly quickly.
When the big man
Everyone's at like level 15 now, so.
You're gonna wish you'd let me put you out of your misery.
I guess he missed again.
Yeah, I don't think any of those cards hit any of it,
No.
so.
Inside my ass.
He was the villain in the Daredevil movie that they made years ago, but I didn't really like that movie that much. It's
I watched
okay.
that movie.
When I was a kid, I liked it. But now that I've seen the Daredevil show, I'm just like, okay, yeah.
They also had that movie Elektra.
I never saw that one.
And that went with that movie, I'm pretty sure. Like, there was
Should
like,
have.
Like, there was... I think Elektra came out first, and then Daredevil came out.
Maybe. I thought it was the other way.
Could have been.
Elektra's in the Daredevil show, too. She just hasn't shown up yet. Follow me, everybody. Well, Deadpool primarily. How about jump out the window?
I keep trying to click A, which is X, to jump. Because I don't think it's A. Or not
What?
a triangle.
Oh, yeah.
Which is the shape of A. In a sense.
Oh my god.
In a capital A, in a sense.
Don't look at me.
It's getting more complicated than it needs to be.
I'm just so sleepy.
Okay, so these, we have to line them up with the symbols on the back, but this one, there are going to be enemies that show up to attack us. So I'm going to try and line these up. Deal with, I'll get this one. I'll try and get the red one over there. It's smart. There we go. I do find that the more we're playing this, the more I'm getting used to knowing where I am again.
I'm definitely not really knowing where I am, but I look at the enemies.
Yeah, I do that too, and I am starting to like remember certain little combos and stuff now. Like I'll do like little attacks.
Combos?
Sort of. Like I'll like for Spidey, I'll do these little attacks, and then if I hit Y or X, I like swing with my web and push him away. Oh, that would be a fun game. That's the thing. Another fun game that we could play on stream, but only one of us could play because it's one player is Miles Morales for PS5.
Yeah, I just finished that game.
That's much better feng shui.
I think it was a while ago now.
Yeah, a couple months ago.
I never finished it.
That long ago.
I have Demon Souls, but I don't think I have much with Demon Souls. It's a frustration. It's like, I love those games. I'm really good at the Souls games usually. Demon Souls, I don't know. I can't do it. That game beats me.
Where am I? There
Oh
we go.
no!
Yeah.
Iron Man.
Iron Man.
I'm a vibe with Spidey. Percentage right now. Oh, it's at 4%.
He's at 3%.
I should turn it off because you're looking at Yours is at 3%? Oh, we're not going to be able to see the chat real soon.
You can get the charger.
Yeah, I can go grab the charger. I just don't know what I'm gonna plug. Oh, I guess I can plug it in the laptop. Oh, you gotta move down here so that I can get up the stairs.
Oh.
Never mind, I got it.
Oh.
I got it. Okay, we gotta get closer to each other. Okay, before anything else shows up, I'm gonna grab the charger.
Yeah, we can't lose you guys.
No.
Mario Kart would be fun to watch.
Yeah,
that
I know,
was
I
the
really-
game that I wanted to play.
Yeah, I think two of the most fun ones for us to play, for you guys to watch us play, would be Mario Kart and Overcooked. Overcooked is really, really crazy. It's a fun game.
It is very crazy.
We get pretty
It's
wild
very,
playing
very
that game.
fast-paced.
Hold on, I just gotta pull the case off a little bit. There you go. Yeah, it's very fast paced. We get pretty wild playing that game. It's like you're in a kitchen and you make orders, and there's not much more to explain than that. But it's just click on this. It's just because you plugged in the phone. There you go. The orders come in really fast, and you just have to make as many as you possibly can in a certain amount of time. And it's like simple, but it's not.
Oh, it's not simple.
It like the concept
of
is simple, and like what you have to do is simple,
Yeah.
but it's not like easy to do a lot of the time. And the kitchens are all crazy. There's like little fire pits that you can fall into.
Well,
and
some of the kitchens that you're in, like they're like floating platforms, and they'll like float beside each other and then float the other way. So when they're beside each other, you have to run across. Like, you know what I mean? Like seriously, like floating back and forth.
And Mario Kart, we're just super competitive. Like,
Oh yeah.
It's
Yeah.
a lot of fun though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're only there to win when we're playing Mario Kart.
Oh yeah. Let's move along. Another thing that we should definitely do for one of these streams that we would like to do is play Magic.
Yeah, I would love to play Magic.
Yeah.
Like, that's one of my favorite games.
The only problem with Magic and playing Magic is if you don't understand how to play Magic, then watching people play Magic is probably really difficult to watch. Like you probably don't, like if you don't really know what's going on, then I could see that being not...
Well, sometimes we stream our Magic games on Instagram.
Yep, we
Like,
do.
Like if you guys ever want to go back on our feed and see a couple of our Magic games, it's not that hard to follow. And we could always try streaming it on YouTube and like kind of the first couple times just explain along the way.
Yeah, I suppose we could try and do that. We could try and like do a little explanatory game of like, this is the basics of how Magic works. And we just go from there. We get pretty competitive.
Oh yeah.
Shannon's really, really good at it now, and I have a really hard time winning, so... We are definitely going to stream Marvel Crisis Protocol once everything's painted.
Yeah,
That's
but we're just learning how to beat
100%.
it.
Yeah. We'll try and explain the basics of how that goes. That one's pretty straightforward for the most part.
I like it. It's a
I
lot
love
of
that
fun.
game. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's they've definitely like kept it fairly simple compared to a lot of other miniatures games
Yeah.
that I've played before.
And like I think we really want to work on getting some sort of like a D&D campaign going on as well, whether it's the band playing it or we could always try to do some sort of Discord D&D. I know you guys are interested in that.
Yeah, I do.
We just have to figure out how.
I just haven't had time to sit down and really figure it out
Yeah,
yet.
but like that's definitely in the works. It's an idea that we
Yeah.
have, and hopefully we'll take action on that.
Okay, which move? Oh, I have a new move. That's cool. I'm gonna see if I can figure out how we break it.
Yeah, that Tom was saying, like, if you explain as you play the Magic, it would be lots of fun. And we could also just stream it off of the computer. Like, we could do, like, screen record it and play, like, just Magic the Gathering online, because that really shows you all the rules as you're playing, right?
Yeah, we could. I suppose we could play Magic Arena.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, I guess that's true. The Magic Arena would be easier to stream
Yes,
and everything
it
else.
would. Who is it? It's two people, right?
It is. I don't think we have the right. Maybe we have the right characters.
I
Okay,
have the bottom.
make sure you're holding down this team one,
What's the team?
like the trigger, and not the. Yeah, you don't have enough blue now, though. Like
I
enough
just
blue
used
power,
it.
Yeah, I don't know if there's any boxes around here. back here, maybe. No, I don't think there are, because that was just a big hallway. Whatever. It's all good. We can come back later if we really want to, but we're probably not missing anything major.
Mandy said she's got to order the book for dummies for magic. That's so funny. Honestly, if you just start playing Arena, it explains it really well.
Yeah, that's the best way to learn magic. It guides you into it very easily, like bit by bit, which is nice. And it makes it like forces you to play a bunch of these little tutorials before you can actually play the full game. Oh wait, I should check this real quick. But that's a good thing. It makes sure you're actually ready to play the game before it throws you into the full game.
It was kind of frustrating for me because I had already known how to play Magic for a little bit. So then I had to play all these tutorials and I already know how to play and it's like trying to explain me the game. I'm like, I know, I just want to play.
But I felt even for me, and I've played Magic for a long time, I thought playing those tutorials was kind of nice because it shows you some I don't know, other little strategies within the game and things that you might not think about all the time.
Yeah.
And,
it's very true. It's very true.
It gets you very well introduced to how all the different colors
But the
play.
difference with playing on Magic the Gathering Arena and in real life, like in Arena, when you have cards with abilities that go off, and in Arena, they just go off automatically.
Yes.
In real life, you gotta remember, if you have 5 creatures out on the field, and each one of them does something different, let's say when you gain a life, you have to remember there's 5 different things that go off every time you gain a life, and you have to do them every time for your creatures or spells to do the things that you want.
Yeah, the better you get at the game, kind of
the better
playing,
you remember.
Yeah, playing the actual Magic is very focused around how much you remember.
Yeah, and I think it's actually a really good brain exercise. You know how you have those little games on the phone you with your brain exercise? Magic is great for that because it forces you to remember things and think of different ways of doing things. And it's great. I love it. It's one of my favorite games.
I think it really is your favorite game.
I think it is my favorite game.
You got big into it.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's very addicting.
It all started because I got you a deck for Christmas.
Yeah, in my stocking. I got my first deck was in my stocking.
And then I remember for so long when we first started playing, you're like, oh, we'll just be playing with these little starter decks for the next year. And you didn't want to try getting new cards or anything.
I know, I was like, I just want to play this deck
and
forever.
And now it's a whole nother story.
Oh man, I have too many cards and too many decks.
From the gutters of Hell's Kitchen to the top
you
of
gotta
the
do it real fast.
This crystal enhancing my power. This city will belong to
It went from me letting you win games here and there so that you could learn how to play to now I can barely win a game. I built a new deck earlier. Use our moves. Beat him up. Did you see Spider-Man's move?
I know, what the hell? It's all big
it's crazy. Half health already. Oh yeah, he just said head throw.
Yeah.
I always remember.
It's like a bowl.
Because when you're really trying to unlock things later in this game, you have to play certain areas over again. And I just remember watching Kingpin do that head thing so many times and thinking he was going to play once a good time.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I made it up to 15. 5 more levels and everyone will have all their abilities. I think these Kingpin's pretty good. My 100% my favorite iteration of Kingpin that they've ever done is the one level. I think he's very intimidating and just kind of crazy, but he's got a weirdly he's got a story that's kind of connected with in some ways.
Well, you just don't always. It's hard to describe.
Well, it's because Like in Daredevil, he just kind of has a really fucked up like shit going on. He's got this whole mafia he's running in, but he's still like he wants to be loved still and all this other stuff, and he's like he struggles with all of that. It's I don't know. It's a really interesting character. They've portrayed him really well in that. Aside from that, I kind of weirdly like the Kingpin that's in Spider-Man. What's it called? The one where it's all the different into the multiverse one or whatever.
What's the Kingpin?
The Spider-Verse one. He's like a giant square. He looks like the new Xbox. Do you not remember that? It's the you know what movie I'm talking about, right? The Spider-Verse movie. It's the animation.
Yeah.
It was all about Miles Morales. Maybe we watched it together.
We did watch it together, but I still
And
I'm afraid.
And Miles Morales is in it. Like that's the main character. And then Kingpin in that he's like a big like rectangle.
But it isn't one of ours. If you don't want it, Quill.
Yeah, the nice thing about D&D is like it's pretty much set up for you. All you have to do is decide your character's name and choose the abilities that you want that character to have, and every time you choose those abilities, it matches up with a different ability. So it's all structured very,
Never
very
seen anything
well.
like
That's
it before.
Kingpin in.
Oh yeah,
Isotopic
yeah.
ore,
Yeah.
maybe? Without running a few tests.
Yeah, you're right. Like D&D, there's like
D&D is a video game that is a tabletop.
you play on the table. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is.
As long as you have a good DM, like a good dungeon master, then it's like D&D isn't really that hard to play.
Yeah.
Because for the most part, your DM is going to tell you what to do. The only thing that you kind of need to know is how your character works that you've built. Like you make your own character, and if you have a player's handbook, that's one of the main books. You read through the player's handbook. That'll tell you all about how you make your character, all the options you have, what your character does. It tells you all the basic rules. Like if there's any one specific book that a player should have in D&D, it's the player's handbook. But to be fair, there are tons of people that play D&D that have never read a player's handbook before.
Me.
Yeah, so you have a player's handbook.
I have one. I'm not.
That
much
was my
of a
first
reader.
official ninja
I
temple.
I really do like reading Game of Thrones. Like I haven't read that in a while, but I was really
Why
getting
so
into
glum,
that.
chum?
But like,
All of this is just
I don't
so
know.
much bigger
Sometimes some people disagree with
I
me.
can barely do my own laundry.
Getting ready for D&D
Stopping
is
cosmic
almost like
annihilation
doing
is a
like
bit outside my
homework.
comfort zone.
Like it's all of these sheets that you need to fill out and like adding all of these numbers together.
Does that mean
Anytime.
But once it's all done, then you're playing the game. It's super fun, but leading up to it can be.
Say what?
I love building characters for D&D.
That's homework.
I have so much fun doing it, and Shannon constantly thinks it's homework. We'll sit down
It
and
is
be like,
homework.
all right, we got to make a character for this next campaign. And then I put like sheets out and pencils and a book, and Shannon's
that's
to me like,
homework.
this is homework.
Like he's like, take this textbook and study and.
I never see you have to study anything.
And fill in these like sections on your worksheet.
It's not a worksheet.
What does
it's your
that sound
players.
like? It's homework. That is what teachers
You're
used to
putting
say
words
to
in
me.
my mouth. I've never said worksheet. Not a worksheet.
That's
it's
what
your,
teachers
it's your
used to
character
say to me.
sheet. It's your character sheet.
That's what teachers used to say to me.
I know, and
They
then
used
we'll
to
play
say, take
D&D.
this home, take this textbook home, read it, fill
I
out
love
this
when
sheet,
we'll play
and bring it
D&D.
home, and I'll mark it.
And people have like 30 different questions for me in a game, and then I'm walking around like the table and like looking
Yeah,
at, and
you're a teacher, and we're your students. It's work, it's homework, but it's fun. But the paperwork part of it can be a little tedious.
You guys are probably going to want to take a look at these readings.
Oh, I want a bubbly. I really want a bubbly.
Oh yeah, I have my water here. I should be drinking some water. I don't think I drank enough water today. That's probably why I'm a little tired.
This is my big primary addiction is bubbly. I can probably drink, I don't know, 13 of these in a day very easily. Peach is my favorite. Pineapple is up there.
He's laughing at me.
Because you think that making your characters homework.
Yeah. I like Odd Tom saying, he's like, do you want to be good, do you want to be bad, or do you just want to be a headache for the DM? There's a couple of those people out there.
Oh, absolutely. There's always at least like one person, and it's not always the same person either in each campaign, in each session that like brings up some sort of a headache. Like, my favorite though was in our final game where Zach's character, Crackle, he had this helmet from much earlier in the campaign that allowed him to speak to like a god in that universe, and he could ask it questions, but it's supposed to be very vague, the answers he gives to him, and anytime he had asked that god questions, I was never sure exactly what I wanted him to tell him, so I'm like, I can't give away too much, but I can give little hints, so it's really difficult. Anyways, final game, he's like, I'm going to use the helmet, and I'm going to talk to Torm. Torm is the name of the god. I knew exactly what he was going to say that time. Oh man, I have to go on. The game before, normally in games, when we start, I give everybody a card. It's like a playing card, like an ace or a spade or whatever. Anyways, it's I just take a deck of cards, I shuffle them, and I give everyone a card, and they keep it face down. They don't get to look at it. I don't look at it. Nobody looks at it. And at any point during the game, they can flip that card and they can add it to a dice roll. So if they roll a dice for something to happen and they get a bad roll and they're upset about it, at some point in the game they can flip that card around and say it's 5, they get to add 5 to their dice roll. Or if it's an ace, they get an automatic 20, which in combat is a critical hit. Anyways, for the very final game when we were playing it, it was cut into 2 sessions. So we did 1 session and then it was a couple weeks between we did another one. The first session, I forgot to bring the deck of cards. So, seeing as it was the end of the campaign, I just looked at everyone and I was like, you know what? Everybody gets a free critical hit for the last game. I was like, everybody can, at some point in this last session, just have a free 20. They roll a 20 and that's it. But you only get one. So the first session went by and everybody forgot. Nobody used their critical, or they either forgot or they didn't feel like using it. Anyway, so it went on after a couple weeks to the second session. Everybody still technically had those criticals that they could use, but no one really remembered. So when Zach said he was going to ask the helmet and the god Torm what they could do in this final fight and everything, I had the god respond to him, "You all have one free critical hit." And everyone thought that was really funny. I enjoyed that.
My favorite part of that game. My favorite part of that game was when I was gonna use my free crit, but then one of our friends, Mike, was just like, "No, roll the dice just in case you get a crit, and then you can save your free one." And I was like, yeah, why not? I might as well just roll the dice, just in case. And then I rolled it, and I got a crit. So then I ended up getting 2 criticals.
That's right, I forgot about that.
Yeah, and I rolled with advantage. So one of them was 18, and one of them was 20, and I got a 20. I was like, yes! So I got my free one and a crit. And I almost killed Zariel with that.
Yeah.
It was just crazy. Or I got her down pretty far, anyways.
Yeah. Rolling with advantage means that you get to roll 2 dice, and then you take the higher number of the 2.
And disadvantage is when you roll 2 dice and take the lowest.
Yeah, which can suck sometimes.
Which can suck like a lot, because sometimes you get like a 20 or an 18, and then the other one is like a 1.
Yeah.
But some races can re-roll ones, or in some classes can re-roll ones. Like halflings can re-roll ones because they have an ability called Lucky. And then I could re-roll ones on my attack rolls because it was a part of like an attack that I had. So that's pretty cool. But I think maybe we should end this soon. It's almost 10.
What time is it? 9:36?
Yeah.
Yeah, we could definitely end it now if we wanted to. I'm pretty tired anyways.
Yeah, we're pretty tired. We want to kick back, maybe watch an episode of MODOK, which you guys should go do after this. Go check out MODOK because it's lots of fun. It's super funny.
It is.
If you don't have time tonight, that's all right. But just know we'll be watching it. So it's like you'll be watching it with us.
We unlocked the ISO menu. I just want to check this out quick. So there's this thing that we get now. It just adds to the characters. Each character we can equip these little crystals to, and they give them like boosted strength, boosted durability, increases light attack damage, like all kinds of things like that. I'm probably gonna give Spidey the light attack one because I use his light attack slots. And like as they level up, we'll get more of these slots, and you can give them more of those crystals to boost them up.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's super cool. I'm gonna equip them all with those real quick so I don't forget about it when we come back to the game next time. We'll give Deadpool some more damage because why not? And more durability. Fuck it. Yeah, I don't think I have enough crystals for everyone else though. No, this one. Oh, I can use that one. Okay, we'll give Venom an extra 500 strength. Why not? Cool.
Or Iron Man.
Iron Man gets nothing for now.
Yeah.
We'll give him something eventually. What do I save? System options. Can I not save in here? Is there? Oh wait, I gotta go over this thing. That's right.
Yeah, thanks Oddton, thanks Mandy and Pookie, and anybody else who decided to join that I didn't shout out.
Yeah, how many people do we have in the thing right now?
We have 3 now.
Oh, okay. We had 7 at one point, which is pretty cool.
We were up at one point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you everybody for coming and joining.
Always have a good time playing some games and chilling with you guys.
Yeah, it was a blast.
Yeah, for sure.
Always good.
And yes, we will get some rest, and we're very excited for our cover to come out. And I know you guys guessed that one, so that will be not so much a surprise, but I hope you guys like the video anyways.
Yeah, definitely. It's tomorrow. Tomorrow's Tuesday.
Tomorrow's Tuesday.
So I may...
No, tomorrow's Monday.
Tomorrow's Monday. Tomorrow's Monday. Okay, well, I might, like I said, I might, I was going to put out the tracks early on Patreon for any of the patrons. So I may do that either tomorrow or Tuesday. I think probably Tuesday.
Yeah, we'll probably do it the day before.
The day before, yeah. So you'll get to listen to it a little bit early.
Yeah, you won't get the video, but you'll get the song.
Yep.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay.
Thanks, guys,
Thanks,
for joining
everyone, for
us on our
joining.
gaming nights. We will see you on Wednesday
Yeah, we'll
on
see
our
you
next live
Wednesday.
stream and our new video.
Yeah. Rock on.
Bye.